All right, I've had a question in Unit 1, Lesson 2, and this is question number 3. Adding multiple vectors together. You're allowed in this one to use algebraic or geometric, but I highly recommend using the algebraic format. So for those that are having a bit of trouble with this or not getting the correct answer, probably a sign is one of your major concerns there. So if we go through this step by step, vector u, and I'll label them in order that they appear. Vector u will be, it's the positive x-axis, so it'll be 10 cos 60 I, and because then we go down the negative y-axis, it's a negative value, so negative 10 sine 60j. Watching your notation, making sure you put your unit vector notation in. Vector v, both components are going to be positive, so we have 15 cos 30 I plus 15 sine 30j. And finally, our w vector has no x component, plus, and it's all j component. Now, if you're hung up on making sure you put your angles in there, it's always the angle with the x-axis, so you would have to use a 90. It's not necessary to write that in. Sine of 90 is just 1. And now it's just a matter of summing up our columns and making sure you carry through with your signs, the positives and negatives, because that'll be probably where, if there's a mistake, that's where it's going to happen. So we'll add those columns up. So when I add my columns up, that is what values I get. I get 18i plus 3.8j. Finishing this off, we find our magnitude, x component squared plus y component squared. So we end up with 18 squared plus 3.8 squared. And when we plug that into the calculator, we get a grand total of 18.4 units. Oh, I guess it's centimeters. Centimeters. Our angle, make sure you always do y component over the x component. Tan inverse of 3.8 divided by 18. So that gives us an angle of, bracket, 3.8 divided by 18, 11.9 degrees. So again, because both our resultants, the components are both positive, that would indicate that the resultant's heading east and north. So therefore, 18.4 centimeters east, 11.9 degrees north. And there's our final answer. If there's any part of that particular solution that you need to be explained in further detail, drop me a message to Shobi and I will answer what I can.